So a few years ago, the Lord, I was praying. I don't know if you do this, but in the first of the year, I always pray and say, God, what's the theme for this year? I know it's always the gospel. I know it's always the same thing you've been doing for 2,000 years. But what is the mandate or the theme you're giving me, or what's the word? And before Trump was elected and all this around the game and all that a few years ago, the Lord gave me a strong word and said this. And it's the only thing he said to me about it, and then defined it for me. He said, the young lions are coming. He said, the young lions are coming. And I was like, what does this mean? And he said, there's going to be a generation of agents of change. There's going to be a generation of reformers. And there's going to be a generation of people that are going to change everything. And either they're going to burn this whole place down, or they're going to build it up and establish something and correct all the nonsense in this generation. They're going to do one or the other. And I said, well, why? So what does this mean? And he said, I'm mandating you and the body of Christ to begin discipling them and influencing them now. Because right now, they're all between the ages of 10 and like 13 and 15. That's who they are right now, right now. That generation is going to stand up, and they are going to either shake this planet and raise it to the ground, or they're going to raise up and be an army that changes things for the good, and we get another generation of legacy out of this planet. They are coming. And they're going to be so inundated with media, so inundated with everything, that honestly an argument or things won't matter to them. They've seen it all. They've been a part of it all. Remember 9/11 when the towers went down? What could possibly happen that would be more shocking than that to a generation? And I'm sure it will one day. God forbid, but it could. But a generation that grew up watching those files and videos of buildings going down, nothing really shocks them anymore. I show my kids things. I'm like, isn't this amazing? They're like, yeah, amazing. Nothing really shocks them, because what's going to happen is they're going to plateau out, and then they're going to have their heart get seized by the Lord. And anybody that tries to talk them out of their conviction, forget about it. Forget about it. They're dead to it. And so our job is to start discipling. We've got to start discipling and raising up these agents of change. We've got to do it. If we don't do it, they will go the other direction. And media and Hollywood, the liberal arts, all these things are going to get them. And there's so much mixture in the body of Christ with these things. So anyway, that's one of the things we're working through.